Next up, Russ and I are going to talk about some 4K announcements, rumors, and more. Welcome back, everyone, to 4K Kings. I am Matt.
I am Russ.
And welcome to your home for physical media, movie reviews. And thank you again to all of our 3,000 plus subscribers. We are super excited to have you with us. And as you know, Russ, we are on our way to 4,000, and we're going to flash it on the screen below where we're at currently. We're trying to decide what we want to do for our big 4K subscriber extravaganza, and then even our 5K subscriber extravaganza. We've got high hopes.
I was about to say, you're very optimistic, Matt.
Yeah, it turns me on.
Our future's so bright, I have to wear shades, for those of you wondering in the comments.
If any of you out there would be interested in attending a live taping of the 4K Kings episode, let us know below. We might do that for 4,000. Also consider doing a little behind the scenes look at how the sausage is made here at 4K Kings. A little bit of a look behind the scenes into how Russ picks out his wardrobe and how we make the magic happen that you all enjoy every week.
Spoiler alert, it's my wife.
So let us know below if that's something you guys would be interested in, and gals would be interested in once we get to 4K, once we get there, because we're gonna. And also, don't forget to send your favorite pickups of the week to our email. We've been showcasing all of our great fans that have sent in releases that they've been enjoying and in love with. We had a really great one last week. If anybody is interested, please let us know.
It'll be hard to top Miami Connection.
So to kick off this week, Russ, it has finally been absolutely confirmed that we are going to get Kill Bill in 4K. And we're going to get it this year. And we talked about this in our earlier segment, movies we were the most excited about this year. It had only sort of been rumored late last year after Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs had come out. The next logical ones were Jackie Brown and Kill Bill. So those were already kind of rumored. Jackie Brown's also been floated out there as well to be released this year. I keep seeing that. There's no confirmed news, but officially Kill Bill in 4K has been announced. Now, we don't know anything about the release itself yet or the packaging or what it might look like. So this is going to be the first in about 8 to 10 segments regarding Kill Bill I can see in our future.
Bitch, you can stop right there.
It's Lionsgate, right?
It is Lionsgate. And there's actually a really interesting piece of information about this, which is why I really wanted to talk about it with you, Russ. As you mentioned, Lionsgate, they're just continuing to like gobble up all the properties with Kill Bill 1 and 2, plus they've got Jackie Brown. Total, they've got 8. They're going to be the ones that continue to put this stuff out. Now, the interesting bit about this is that Tarantino is directly involved.
The fuck are you talking about?
We don't know in what capacity. It is not mentioned at all, but he's definitely involved. Now,
that's surprising.
It is, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about it, because I've gotten a lot of shit from the community and you as well for, you know, all these hopes about one day having a box set. And one of the main arguments is that the movies are too spread apart, different studios, that would be really hard to put together. And an argument that you made, Russ, was that Tarantino doesn't give a shit about this kind of stuff.
Well, I just reject your hypotheses.
Now, here he is.
Yeah.
And I wonder why. I mean, did Reservoir Dogs maybe like blow him away when he saw that transformation? I mean, I don't know.
He saw that slip cover. I was like,
like,
whoa.
Oh, this is what they're doing now?
I stand by what I said. He's never cared. He has been more vocal on other filmmakers' movies, on their releases. He did a commentary on Hostel.
That's both flattering and embarrassing.
Spielberg's the same way. Spielberg never talks about his own movies or does commentaries like that.
Am I vindicated, at least?
Vindicated in, yeah, yes. That he's participating, yes.
He's participating?
I'll give you that, yes.
Thank you,
I would have never guessed this in a million years.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be anything worthwhile. To me, this is lip service to fans, like, hey, we got the dude involved.
Yeah, but to what capacity is he
just
involved?
like it's lip service to fans, because what's a more popular movie to the masses, Kill Bill or Jackie Brown?
Kill Bill for sure.
It's okay. Now, I forgive you.
So we skipped over Jackie Brown already, so all of this is fan service.
There's so little details to go off of, so that's all we know. Also is that this is based on its anniversary, but so Kill Bill 2, obviously it's not its anniversary.
I was about to say, they were a year apart.
Yeah, so are we still getting them all at the same time, or what is it? What's Tarantino's involvement? Whole bloody affair. It's interesting he's involved because, again, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on the box set. There's a lot of people out there that also said, forget it, give it up. Matt Mead, right? Give it up. But I'm not.
Well, Matt Mead was also correct when he told you Bronx Tale is nothing like Goodfellas. I wouldn't run my mouth too much, man.
But anyway, so nothing other than an announcement. We're really excited about that. Jackie Brown has also been mentioned in a lot of these news articles too. There isn't as much of a focus on Jackie Brown as there has been on Kill Bill, but it seems like these things are going to come to fruition in 2023.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I can see that more. Just Kill Bill is the more high-profile title out of those two, so maybe this is just getting all the press. I will be disappointed, though, if this year goes by and we get Kill Bill before Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown should come out before it. Just like Reservoir Dogs came out before Pulp Fiction. They should be coming out in the order in which they were released.
I know. Why do we care?
That's what it should be.
If Kill Bill comes out first, I want Jackie Brown to be right around the corner. I don't want to sit around waiting for Jackie Brown.
We talked, too, about this whole slipcase thing with Lionsgate and the ear and everything, and I kind of waffled on it, got it, and I ended up, okay, it's nice. I liked it, whatever. Kill Bill, I feel like lends it. I can already see like all types of things going on with the little slide down plastic thing. I really just want Jackie Brown to be a little bit classier. Hopefully just the original art steelbook would be great. Rest assured, everyone at home, there will be at least 17 more updates regarding Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, every time we hear another detail, every time any little piece of news just ekes its way out, we'll make sure to cover it for at least 30 minutes to an hour.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Rocky. Remember we covered Rocky?
I've heard of that movie.
Have you heard of Rocky? So we covered Rocky, and I don't know if you remember all the hubbub around Rocky, Russ, in regards to it not being complete. No 5, no Balboa, only 1 through 4 in the box set, only 1 through 4 in the solo steels. It was obviously bound to happen that they were going to come out. Well, now the rumors have begun to trickle that at the end of this year, in September, is when we will see them in the same year.
Even I could have saw this thing happening.
Remember, I think I mentioned that when we talked. I was like, could you imagine the balls on them to put these out in the same fucking year?
Do you know how many people out there would be upset if Rocky V didn't arrive until after Christmas?
I should have went to Miami when I had the chance.
Basically, what the little bit of rumors are that are coming out is it's 5 and Balboa in steelbooks and regular editions, obviously, are coming out around September. No news on any updated, U.S. box set or anything, but what I did stumble upon in France on Amazon, they've got a $150 Rocky 4K box set, which includes every Rocky film in 4K and every Creed film in 4K. And it's coming out September 20th. This is a French release. Again, this could only be there, but it's funny to me that since all these rumors have been coming out talking about a September timeframe for 5 and Balboa, now here's this. I just feel like around September things are going to start happening. We're going to start seeing some more news.
I like that they did this, though. I like that Creed is going to follow in the footsteps of releasing incomplete sets, just like Rocky did.
Well, he could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong.
I don't think he is.
Well, he ain't God. Look, Agent, only God ain't wrong.
Hey.
The other thing that's kind of funny to me, and obviously they're going to do it just to do it, but is there a huge market for somebody to want Rocky 5 solo? Like,
what would you do if you met a person who only owned Rocky V? They had like this great collection of incredible films, but like no, just Rocky V is in there. None of not the original. Honestly, I could see myself buying just the original and Balboa because those two, Balboa is a nice companion piece to the original. But no, actually, you're right. I think I'm just gonna buy Rocky V on 4K just to be stupid.
I hope Tommy Gunn's featured prominently on it. I can't wait to see the art. I'm sure it's going to be terrible.
I hope he comes back from the dead to do a commentary.
Man, I won the title. What more do I have to do?
Rest assured, everyone, there will be at least 17 more updates in regards to Rocky
Morrison's
V,
fate.
Tommy Morrison's fate. We're going to do a deep dive into his career, his tragic life, his AIDS diagnosis, and eventual death. Anyway, that got dark.
I won the damn title. These people think I'm a bum.
Warner Brothers again celebrating their 100th anniversary, and we're halfway through it. They've put some stuff out. You got Training Day.
When's that goddamn Exorcist coming out?
I feel like they're saving like the best for last, so to
Halloween.
speak. Yeah, I'm sure they continue to move forward here with, I guess, an announcement that I'm not super excited about because I don't really watch or have never really seen any Bruce Lee film, so this isn't my sort of thing, but I know...
You've seen Kill Bill.
Enter the Dragon in this sort of collector's edition box that you can get at Zavvi. Rigid slipcase, obviously, steelbook, 2 posters, art cards, and it's lenticular, limited to 3,000 globally.
This is not a charade.
Maybe the steelbook will be a little bit more plentiful, but this collection here, you could be one of 3,000, Russ.
To go back on your thoughts about WB feeling kind of lackluster, this 100-year celebration, I feel like we'd get this regardless of it. I feel like everything's just been an anniversary release. these are great titles, but I think they're obvious titles.
For it coming out for the very first time in 4K, I just wish, again, that sometimes these anniversaries that we're really celebrating are having a little bit more to do with the film outside of the restoration, a new set of features, a bunch of people coming back to talk about anything, historians, whomever it might be.
I was about to say, with this one, all you're going to get really historians.
Quentin Tarantino come, talk about what a he was. I haven't seen a single Bruce Lee film like in my entire life, but this looks like a great collection for fans, and maybe this is the place to start.
It's also one of Richard Dreyfuss's greatest performances.
Am I being told that I will never have a chance to play a black man?
Who's excited for Bruce Lee out there?
A lot of people. I mean, he's a legend.
Do we have Bruce Lee fans in our crowd?
Of course.
How many people out there love Bruce Lee? Let us know.
I guarantee you most people watching this, they're doing it. You fucking idiots. You don't like Bruce Lee. You've never seen Enter the Dragon? Trust me.
What movies have you seen?
You know what would be a day one purchase of this set for me?
What's
if
that?
it included Kentucky Fried Movie.
But it would be wrong.
Directed by John Landis, I believe it was his first film. But it's a sketch movie, and the longest sketch in it is a parody of Enter the Dragon.
No!
Yeah.
Can't go segment without talking about Paramount. Finally, Russ putting out Ferris Bueller's Day Off in 4K.
Really?
For everybody that is ready for Ferris Bueller in 4K, they are finally doing it. New 4K restoration, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, regular and Steelbook, and they're not changing the art really at all. It's identical art that they've used before for a regular and identical art they've used before for a Steelbook, just blues instead.
Now, the audio commentary with director John Hughes was not available on any Blu-ray. There was an out-of-print DVD that first was released that featured that, and that was it. It was never carried over.
What? No.
This John Hughes commentary for Ferris Bueller is like a long lost. It's a sought-after thing.
Gotcha.
So that's really cool that they have that on this 4K.
What do you think about Paramount putting their little first time on 4K? Like their new label. It's whack. You guys are whack as hell.
First time on 4K, but in parentheses, definitely not the last.
I don't know. Is this something you would pick up?
I love this movie.
I do too. Will you pick the Steelbook up or the regular?
I like that artwork better.
The more traditional one with the sunglasses?
I do, yeah.
That's the regular
I feel
one.
like this looks like photoshopped shit.
I might wait till there's a few Steelbooks I want and just pick them all up at Best Buy, like Ferris Bueller, Vacation, Rocky 5. Just kind of get them all at once.
What are your thoughts on the Fight Club theory about Ferris Bueller? The theory is that Ferris Bueller's not real.
Okay.
And the movie is about Cameron trying to overcome his anxieties. And if you think about it, they justify it by saying everything involving Ferris in the movie is fantastical and could not really happen. It's just Cameron, who has a crush on Sloane, trying to overcome his fears and his social anxiety and his dad and all that shit.
I mean, I don't think John Hughes is that deep, but I think it's funny to see it that way.
You don't think John Hughes is that deep? Yeah, it doesn't hold up. One thing I will always say about Ferris Bueller, though, Matt, is it's a little too close to Goodfellas.
These high school age 30-year-old actors, they did a really great job, though, Russ. That's about all for this time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Let us know below if you're going to be picking up Kill Bill, if you're excited for Ferris Bueller in 4K. If you're going to be picking up anything, let us know. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for helping us get to 4K. We're on our way. We're taking you with us, baby.
So make sure you subscribe.